Morning all. I was a bit of a naughty boy. Where's this blooming hat gone? I don't know. Where's the bubble bit gone? Oh. What happened there? Where? Oh, there it is. Hey. Oh, wrong way round. Got to do it the right way round, I've been told. By grandchildren. You got the bubble there, apparently. Anyway. I was a bit of a naughty boy yesterday. Not that sort of naughty boy. By accident, really. I went to the Christmas party at the gym. You know, well, not actually in the gym, of course, this time. Loads of people turn up. Loads of people. People I hadn't seen since I stopped going on the Monday, because I only go Thursdays now. But I'll be back there again tomorrow. I don't, I stopped drinking, so I was alright there. I spent about 30. Here you go. Sorry. I spent about 30 quid in Asda's for when I bought all the things that I can't eat, except 2 big bottles of lemonade, and I bought about 3 bottles of wine, cakes, chocolates, God knows what else. So, because my wife had gone to the Eleanor one as well at the same time yesterday. Anyway, so I've got a big bag of bloody stuff. You know, I can only put it on the platform between my legs, so I can't put it on the basket. I wouldn't be able to sit and drive along in it. So I got there, and just before you get on the actual, well, it's not like pavement, it's tarmac really, that leads down to the leisure centre, which is the gym and swimming pool and everything else. I thought this is going to be easy to lug, because when you go in there reception, you go down, there's a lift, so you take the lift with it. It's really heavy, this bag, and then I've got to walk it along to where the party is. So me, trying to be clever, I go on the other side where the tarmac is, and pavement sort of thing, and I thought, I wonder if I can go where there's some of the people blokes park their car around the back. So I decided to reverse. Now it's only a very narrow sort of little tarmac bit that leads down a hill to the car park. So I reversed, didn't realise how sort of like narrow it was. I've been going there for years. And 2 back wheels came off onto because a big grass verge, onto that, and one stuck. So you got, explain it, you got 2 wheels there and 2 back ones stuck here. It's sort of in the earth, and it was muddy. I thought, oh my God. So I thought I'll have to try and ring someone from inside, but I thought, I wonder if I can move it a bit, you know. So on it you've got a brake. It's called a clutch for some reason, but it's a brake really, and it locks the wheels so people can't. No, it locks the wheels when you drive, but when you pull it up, it frees it. So I thought I'll try that. So I did actually. I lifted the back of the scooter up onto the so-called pavement, put it down, and I was fine. I go drive all the way down there. It looked simple enough around the back, because it's always open and you can walk through into there, and it's exactly where the party was being held. So I go along this shortcut pavement. I can see a lot of turrets in the road. That I don't know why they were there, make cars slow down, but my wheels were too small, not like a car's. They got trapped. So I saw a pavement bit. I've never been down this bit before. So I goes along there, goes almost to where it is, no ramp. So I had to reverse back, making sure I didn't hit any other cars that were parked. Reverse back and go all the way back up the hill again and go in the usual way. So that was fine. So I got as I parked it where I always put it at the top of the reception, in the corner out of the way. So I get this big bag of stuff and I put it in the lift and I go downstairs. And I dragged it along, and out came our trainer Sue, and she said, oh, that looks heavy, and she took it off me. And, you know, load of stuff out. But of course, my day, my back's aching a bit from doing this lifting. But anyway, that was alright. There was only a few people there. They've been about half hour later. It was packed out like a pub is like, you know. There was more people than came the last 2 Christmases. So I picked up just a few bits crisp, and one of the fellas there, he said, "You sure you can," because they call me Elvis down here, don't they? He said, "You sure you can handle three crisp, Elvis?" I said, "Well, I'll try." Anyway, I had a couple of coffees, lemonade, diet lemonade and that, and I had only a few sandwiches. I think I tasted mustard on one of them, and I thought they were only small. I had a couple of sausage rolls, and I thought, well, that's it for me, like, you know. And I had another couple of Diet Cokes. I was okay. No, it went on to 3 o'clock. Like, it was 12 o'clock it started. So everybody had dispersed, like, you know, and there was not so many people there. So we all said goodbye. I said, well, I'll see you Thursday, like, you know, usual training. So went upstairs, got the old jalopy, as I called it, and I drove back up to Swanley. In the chemist, picked up stuff that they hadn't got in stock the day before. Went home, and I thought, God, that went well. And I sat down. I came on here. Oh God, I suddenly couldn't keep my eyes open as if I'd been training. Oh, absolutely. And I just fell asleep with the computer on. Then oh, blimey, it must have been a few hours later. My wife coming home, you know, in a power chair, and I would open the door and that. I didn't know where I was. It was like waking up in a massive hangover. You know, you're all disorientated. I didn't know where the hell I was. I got up, stayed up. She said, "What's the matter?" I said, I'm half asleep. I said, "Oh, the hell I am." She said, "You didn't drink, did you?" I said, "No." I said, "I have not touched any alcohol. I've had a few sandwiches and a couple of pies and a sausage roll on her." So she had a bit of shopping. I helped her in with that. I was staggering over the plate. I thought I was pissed. And I made us a drink, like, you know. Anyway, I thought I'd better do a test. I'd done a test on my sugar before I left the party, and it was okay. About 13. Thought, well, I've had a few sausage rolls, great. But when I did this test, got round to it after about 15 minutes of waking up and that, it got up to 21, and anyone who's a diabetic knows, you know, 21, that means the glucose and sugar's gone up, knows how bad that is. Oh, God. That's what it was. It knocked me out, like, suddenly having about 5 whiskeys in a row or something. I'd already took 20 units in the morning. I took 20 units again, just in case. No, I didn't take any. Yes, I did. I took another 20 units after I'd done this test at the party when it was finishing. So straight away, I bunged another 20 units in, like when I'd woken up later on, like I said. So I took 60 units of insulin all told. I'd only take 40 anyway, but 60, I've never took that much in one day. Anyway, it came down, I suppose, about 15. And I let go of a couple of hours. I didn't eat, of course. I had coffee and stuff, and it went down, and it ended up at 8.4. And this before I went to bed, 6.2, which means I'm going to have a high base come completely high. So I had some stuff. You know, what did I have? What did I have? Biscuits and cheese or something. Cheese sandwich or something. This morning it was fine. You know, that's how you have to watch it. It's not how much you eat, it's what you eat. There must have been, I remember tasting mustard. I think there's quite a lot of sugar in it, I'm not sure, but it was only a bit I could taste. It could have been anything. Anything sat in, you know, they do them little corner sandwiches, don't they, at a party? Trying sandwiches. It must have been what they had in there, some sort of cheese stuff. What's that other stuff they put in sandwiches? Well, I can't normally have sandwiches when I'm out. I make my own here. Not molasses. Maize, no, molasses. It begins with M, I know. And I never touched that. And I reckon it might have been in there. Of course, laughing and joking and talking to your mates and all the rest of it, you know, you don't concentrate enough. So, God, I was lucky to get away with that. I've just had my ordinary breakfast this morning. It's fine at the moment. It's rather, you know, you think, oh, I'm alright, I didn't eat that much. And then, of course, behind that, knocked me sideways, you know. After all these years, you still make mistakes. Anyway, it was nice to see Bri. And the Scene Stealer Bodie, that's a fantastic dog, that. Oh dear. I shall have to kidnap it, or dognap it. No, he'll probably belt me, mum, won't he? Both of them. Anyway, well, I don't know what I'm doing, probably going out to the market later or something, I don't know. Get a few bits and pieces, that's about it really. Yeah, I saw your survival comments. Lucky, yeah, very interesting that is, and very true. Right, I'm off now. I'm the only one up. Daughter's away till Friday, sleepover. Nice and peace and quiet, and it kills her when she comes back though. She texts me, she's alright. Yeah, he texted me last night. Oh. There you go. So, I think I go up the road to see if I can see how my mate is. He's dying of cancer. They can't do nothing else for him. Wasn't there last week, and I don't like the phone. You know, they've got 4 sons and God knows about 14 grandchildren. He's in his 80s. It's a secondary cancer. I don't like ring, too often, because they got people keep ringing them and then up and down the hospital, even though they can't do nothing, So I'll see how it goes. So this is Rambling Mick the Dick, and the other half still slumbering. So I will see you later on. So bye for now, and all the rest of it, and stay well, everybody.